Hello, everybody. This is Clara from Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. I am an empath and I like to read energy of people and animals. Although that is my strong suit, I still do read the tarot cards. I'm working on them. I've been doing them for a few years now. I'm going to do a love reading now for the sign of Leo for the month of October. So the very first card I've already pulled these cards. The very first card we have here is the Four of Cups. Cups are always about emotions. This is a woman here who has 4 cups. 3 of them are empty. She has 1 that's full. You can see that right there. She's not satisfied, but she's focusing on the cup that is empty, which a lot of us normally do. It's something that we tend to do as human beings, focusing on what we don't have rather than what we have. So she's feeling a little disheartened, a little sad. She's looking around and she's going, well, I don't really have not all of my cups are full. All she sees is the negative. So this card really talks about people that have been in a relationship and they're just not satisfied. They're not really unhappy, they're content. They're not, totally unhappy, but they're looking for something else. They're looking, just look at her. She's looking at the cup and she's going, I really don't have a whole lot, but yet here's a great job, maybe good kids, great family, great friends, nice home, but the love relationship's kind of sucking at this point. So, this is a general reading. It's really not meant for every Leo out there in this big, wide world, because there's a lot of Leos. There's millions of them. So this, is just a general reading, and you pick out of it what works for you. So that is the Four of Cups, and really just talking about not being satisfied in your life at the moment. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 that I pulled is the transition card. This card has come up a couple of times now for a couple of the signs. You can see here that this card talks about transition. You can see up here, there's the heart. It's a dream catcher. There's butterflies. What happens to a butterfly? How does a butterfly get to a butterfly? It's in transition from being in a cocoon, and then they transition into a beautiful butterfly. You can see here there's skulls. So whatever's going on, you're not very satisfied right here. And then you have this transition card. So you're transitioning into something, whether it's going to be worse or whether it's going to be better. It's hard to say, but in your mind, you're starting to change. You're starting to change your thoughts. You're starting to change whatever ideas you have for the better, and it's going to make you flourish, and it's going to make you feel better about your situation, and you're going to start making some steps. So this would be the second card that I pulled. It's a major arcana. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter what you do. This change is happening. And this is not a bad change. It's something it's part of life. You're going to be making some changes in it. And usually these are personal changes, personal transitions. So that's card number 2. Then there's card number 3. Now this is the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is, you can see they're in front of this person. They're feeling trapped. They're feeling like they've got no place to go. Of course, there's butterflies. See that? See, the butterflies show freedom. So these swords here are in front of the person. The person sees them in front of them, which means they see the obstacle. They know what they need to do, but they're feeling trapped. If they just moved those swords, life would be better. But I just really feel like they don't have the ability to, they don't want to right now. But you see, if you do, what would happen? You're a butterfly. You can fly and be free rather than being trapped by something seen in front of you. If these swords were behind you, I think it would be different, because it's kind of like more being stabbed in the back by somebody else. But this is your own doing. These swords are put there. I'm just going to actually get the meaning of these swords. Hold on, this card. It's the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Swords are not good. I don't like swords. I like cups. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. So this is a person. And the advice says, anyone who has seen the existence play to no exit will understand what this card is about. The Eight of Swords represents fear, blockage, limitations, and restrictions that are often self-imposed. You feel boxed in, trapped, and unable to move. You may be acting as your own worst enemy because of your fear of the unknown, and you're reluctant to try something new or assert yourself. You are stuck in a rut of your own making, which goes back to this card here. See that? She's got 4 cups. 3 of them are empty. She's focusing on the empty one rather than the full one. So this card here backs up this card. So it talks about, okay, so you must face your fears before you can make an important decision. With courage, you can transcend your anxieties and resolve the problems that surround you. If you can't see things clearly, this is the time to seek wise counsel and heed sound advice. So what they're saying is that, you know, you're not feeling content, you're focusing on the negative because you are feeling trapped. But this is by your own doing, by your own thoughts, by your own actions. But you are in transition. So once you have these transitions and you make these changes, from what I can tell, in this card, you will still feel trapped by your own thoughts. I'm going to pull one more card just because I want to see what the outcome is going to be. Oops. Oh, this one just jumped out. Oh, the Judgment card. That one jumped out. That's called the Jumper. It's another also known as a clarity card. So, 20. So this here, you've got 2 10s. 10 is usually a end of a cycle. So that's number 20, another major arcana card, which means that you can't change this. So something's going to happen here. So the 20, Judgment. I'm not sure how this fits in. I'm really not that good at this yet, but I'm working on it. Any advice will help if anybody wants to email me. Summing up, rebirth. So a cycle is ending and you must prepare for a new stage of growth. You're reaching a milestone in your development. You may be faced with a crucial decision that will alter your life's course. Excuse me. If you make this decision with full awareness of its potential for transformation, the outcome will be beneficial. Now is the time of major changes and improvements, a kind of rebirthing. So what have I been talking about here? So rebirth, transitions, they've already said it, transformation. You are, I'm finding like totally feeling trapped because of your own doing. But once you make those transitions and you still feel trapped, I mean, this card here is saying that you're going to be having a rebirth, potential for transformation. So in your love life, you are going to be making some changes. You know, like I said, you know, this doesn't pertain to everybody. Leos are, I love Leos too. Leos are very proud. My mother is a Leo. She's very prideful, like a Leo lion. You can make them roar like a lion or purr like a kitten. So, you know, it's however you want to work it with them. They love the bells and whistles when it comes to everything. You don't see a Leo driving around with a car that's not filled with bells and whistles or having the best of whatever they can afford to get. So, I don't know. I just, I find that this is going to be, you know, as far as your love life, I mean, it's not the worst cards ever. It's not the 3 of Swords or anything like that, but I find that with this card set here, you are not feeling satisfied right now, but you will be in transition. You will make some changes, and, you know, like, it's, you know, it's a good thing. Let's see here. Let me examine. Okay. The results will be favorable. So at least look at it that way. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that all you Leos have a really good October. Send me any questions you have. You get your 1 free question till October the 1st. I'm more than happy to answer them. Have a great October.